Chips.
Yesterday in the United States, an airport had to be shut down because of a tornado, and it was in St. Louis, Missouri. That's the good news out of there. And Easter weekend around the world being celebrated. Stay tuned, we'll have more details on your local forecast. The details begin right now. That was your local forecast. Now today's top stories. Hello, I'm Nicole Karkic. It's Saturday, April 23rd. Countries all over the world have been busy gearing up for one of the most important holidays of the year. And in other international news, crews were working overtime at Lambert Airport in St. Louis on Saturday. They were getting the tornado-battered terminal back up to speed. While back at home, spring skiing has taken on new meaning in North Vancouver. Mount Seymour has been walloped by snow over the past few weeks. They've seen more powder than during the winter. Officials will be keeping a close eye on the slopes for the next few weeks. And we turn our attention to Ontario. Take a look at this video from yesterday. And that's a look at what's making headlines in Weather Network News. Stay tuned for your local forecast. They come up every 10 minutes on the 10s right here at the Weather Network. And if you want more details on your local forecast, you can always head to our website, theweathernetwork.com. It's also where you can send us photos and videos. Stay tuned. In less than a minute from right now, we'll have a look at your full local forecast details, and then stick around. We'll give you more details on the active weather across the country. But around the world, many people, of course, celebrating Easter. And stay tuned. We have more details on your active weather story coming up. It was cool for us on Thursday, and temperatures this week are going to be seasonably cool, about 10 degrees for the next few days, but we're more concerned about the wet weather coming our way. Vancouver showers beginning overnight tonight. For Sunday, we could get 15 to 20 millimeters of rain. Now, overnight, we could be seeing some rain showers in through Winnipeg, and for Regina, overnight tonight, the chance of some wet flurries. But otherwise, across the prairies, fairly calm and quiet, and temperatures that are well above seasonal over the next few days. We're well above seasonal today in Toronto and towards Windsor and Kingston. With this cold front sweeping through, represented by that blue line, we're going to drop by about 10 degrees. We'll be more seasonal in terms of our temperatures, but once again, we'll see a mix of sun and cloud, generally speaking, in southern Ontario, although southwestern Ontario, Sunday and for your Monday, a chance of some showers. And then Monday late in the day, southern Ontario, wet again. And the wet weather continuing overnight for us across the Maritimes. Well, the flood fight in the prairies continues, and temperatures are right around seasonal for this weekend. In terms of the active weather, a chance of showers for us, staying well, according to officials in that area. And rain on the way. We certainly saw active weather in the early morning hours. Toronto, 6 millimeters there, but a clear afternoon, very warm temperatures. How long will it last? We'll have those details coming up ahead. And we saw the active weather here in southern Ontario because of a system stateside, but they saw a devastating tornado over there. Thanks for joining us. This is your national forecast. I'm Nicole Karkic. Now, in terms of our weather conditions across the country, generally speaking, it's fairly quiet. There is some active weather for us in the Maritimes. We'll have those details coming up. But first, let's talk about one of our top stories we've been following here at the Weather Network. So that's more the concern that we're talking about as we head into this spring. Now, in terms of our active weather this weekend, we certainly saw it in through the greater Toronto region. Tomorrow, much better conditions, a mix of sun and cloud and a daytime high of about 13 degrees. It's right around seasonal. The active weather is in the Maritimes this weekend. It's predominantly rain. We could see some rain snow mixing around Edmundston in the overnight, but you notice this warm front, that's represented in the red line. That's going to bump up our temperatures overnight into tomorrow in the Maritimes, but then the active weather creeps in through Newfoundland. St. John's, it's a rain event for you. Corner Brook could see a rain-snow mix. So clearer conditions in the wake of the system, and for Monday, fairly calm, although late in the day, Monday into Tuesday, the wet weather returns. So enjoy it for Sunday while you can in the Maritimes. Halifax, it does say there's a chance of rain on Sunday, a slight chance, more so in the morning. It does clear out into the afternoon, and that daytime high of 15 degrees. Quite a contrast to today when we reached a high of 9 degrees in Halifax. So you'll notice that warm up on the way across the Maritimes. And today in southern Ontario, wow, we reached a daytime high of about 20 degrees in Waterloo. Maybe perhaps the breeze was a welcome relief because it was so mild outside. This evening there is a change on the way. Cold front sweeping through is going to cool down our temperatures by about 10 degrees. And Sunday afternoon there's a slight chance of showers in through southwestern Ontario, but generally speaking a mix of sun and cloud for your Sunday and to start off the day on Monday, but then The rain showers do return across the board in southern Ontario for Tuesday as well as Wednesday.
This long-range forecast is brought to you by Nissan.
Looking ahead to Easter Sunday, if you are traveling across the country or traveling to visit family, it'll be fairly easy to get around in the Maritimes. We have that clearing trend on the way, so rain showers in the morning and much improved conditions into the afternoon with warmer temperatures. It's going to be soggy in Newfoundland, southwestern Ontario, chance of seeing rain, but for Toronto, keep in mind a lot colder temperatures to what we saw today. Daytime high of about 12 degrees, but a mix of sun and cloud. There across the prairies, Vancouver, you're going to start to see some rain for Sunday, 15 to 20 millimeters possible in the city. Monday still soggy in southern BC. The interior now seeing some rain, mild across the prairies. Seasonal temperatures in southern Ontario and Quebec, but Monday we start to really see some wet weather creeping in from a low that's pushing up from the States. For Tuesday, it starts to push into the Maritimes, and for Wednesday, no relief in sight. This low pressure system, a new one, is going to push into southern Ontario as well as southern Quebec by Wednesday, and in the Maritimes still soggy. Very mild temperatures in southern Ontario. Chance of thunderstorms for your Tuesday as well as Wednesday.